Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ore City, Texas, situated here on the banks of what was it? The Piney Woods. We're here tonight as your Honey Grove Warriors are going to host the Joaquin Rams. Going to be another matchup, a little rematch from last year. As the Honey Grove band plays the school song, I'm Zach Whitlock, along with Gervy Stone and Scotty Mahan. Gervy, welcome back.
It's always a pleasure to be here, especially this late in the season, Zach. You know, Warriors are always guaranteed 10 games a year, but last couple of years they've been able to give us here, Warrior faithful, a little bit extra. Here we are going into Game 12 on the year, and happy to be here.
Well, Gervy, let's give it a second here as they play the school song. About 21 minutes away from kickoff.
All right, Zach, Honey Grove school song has been completed. Let's take a little dive into some statistics coming into this area matchup game. On the offensive side of the football this year, Joaquin, they're averaging 38.5 passing yards per game. They're a real run-dominant type of offense, averaging 252 yards per game, with a total offensive completion of 290 yards per game. They're putting up just under 30 points a game. They've threw for 8 touchdowns on the year, ran in for 29. They've turned the ball over 9 times on the season. For those back home, been watching Warrior football all season long, Honey Grove offense has really kicked it in gear this season. 88 or 89 average passing yards a game, rushing for 282 yards. 370 total yards per game is the average for the Warriors offensive unit this season, putting up just about 43 points on average per game. 16 passing touchdowns, 46 touchdowns on the ground. But those, Zach, I think what's pivotal is those 46 touchdowns are split between a variety of different Warrior athletes. You know, Rylan Morris obviously leading the pack on the offensive unit, 167 rushes, 2,066 rushing yards on the season, 30 touchdowns. Also, he's able to haul it in a little bit as a receiver, 261 yards, caught 5 touchdowns in the end zone from the wideout slot. So just going over those numbers a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, looking at these stats side by side, I mean, pretty evenly matched up teams here.
Yeah, I mean, obviously this is the revenge tour, some may call it. Last season, obviously we were 2 rounds deeper than we are tonight.
Little different venue.
Yeah, little different venue. We're not in Jerry's. Small castle. We're out here in Ore City in Piney Woods, Texas. Out here, pretty close to Longview, but nice facility here.
Yeah, it is. I was really surprised when we got here. I like this place.
Yeah, I liked when we showed up, and there was a candy bucket in our press box, and right down the hallway there's a taco bar down there. So real nice hospitality here tonight by Ore City. Their staff has been real pleasing to us.
The stadium has that old school feel, situated in the side of a hill. Got the new turf though in front of us. I think everything's being set up here for a great night of football, Gervy.
Oh, absolutely. Just going a little bit about the head coaches. Both of these play callers, they're relatively new to their programs. Joaquin's head coach, Jared Jones, he was the offensive coordinator for the Rams for 8 seasons. He took over as the head coach, athletic director in 2024. So last year, after their postseason run, Coach Jared Jones was given the nod to be the main play caller. He went 10-5 in his first season. This year, as the head coach of the Rams, 6-4, came out fourth place in district. Last season, before the Rams went on to win 4 playoff games, get eliminated in the 5th round. Honey Grove got a new play caller of their own this season. Head coach Kyle Little. He was part of the state championship team in Mineola back in 2016 as the offensive coordinator. Coached at Gladewater, Ellisville, Mineola, Arlton, and right here in Honey Grove.
Well, Garvey, we're about 16 minutes away from kickoff. Everybody's making their preparations. Got the tunnels blowed up. Waiting on the teams coming out of the locker room.
Zach, I think some key points for tonight's game. Last week we saw sophomore running back Armani Woods. He really carried the Warriors' offensive unit with Rylan Morris being sidelined due to an injury on last week. Armani Woods stepped up big to the plate.
I'm going to tell you, it was very impressive. The raw power that kid brought to the field when the ball landed in his hands was just purely impressive, especially for a young player.
Yeah, absolutely. And some of these young guys, obviously Woods has speed, Bailey has speed, Morris has speed, and some of all season long we've kind of seen when those three get to the outside, that's when they like to kick it in gear.
Yep.
But last week was a little bit different. I don't know if you really were able to analyze it up in the booth. Woods, whenever he got outside, he wasn't trying to get around the defender. He wasn't afraid to stay between the hash and the numbers, really drop his head, fight for those extra yards, which ultimately helped him have the production that he did, which he was up for Red River Valley Player of the Week last week.
It looked very impressive.
So being a sophomore, that being Woods' first playoff game, I think he had a heck of a start. We'll see if that carries over tonight here in round 2 of the area matchup of your Honey Grove Warriors versus the Joaquin Rams.
Now let's look at the road to the UIL state playoffs, brought to you by your Texas Ford dealers. In the area around, you got Honey Grove versus Joaquin tonight here in Ore City. Last night, we had an interesting matchup. Comes down to the wire. Garrison drops a close one to Elysian Fields, 55-54. And then you have St. Augustine versus Joaquin tonight in Henderson. And then Jouett Luan versus Beckville in Tyler Rose. Honey Grove will face will face Elysian Fields if win tonight.
So that's basically it's a reverse order from last year, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because we saw them round. Well, it's not even a complete reverse because we saw them round 2.
Round 1.
Well, oh yeah, round 1. Down in Maybank last year.
Yeah. Get this going. Trying to get Facebook. Get our audio going.
Well, Scotty, we're about 13 minutes away from kickoff. You got anything else for our listeners?
Yeah.
Viewers?
Of course. We'll be right back.
I've seen a lot of Texas out on the open road. From up in Amarillo down to San Antone. No matter where I travel, one thing remains the same. Everybody loves Ford here in the Lone Star State. Ford is the best in Texas.
didn't know you was going to kick it over for me to start it. I thought you had something going.
Sorry.
I had a brain fart. I couldn't even think of the name of the lake out here.
It says it in your notes. Right
I
there.
know, Garvey. Thank you.
You're welcome. Our friends back home said we're cutting out kind of bad.
That might be a good thing.
What do you mean cutting out?
Huh?
I ain't dropping no.
John said, any reason you and Zach are cutting out bad. Ryan said, probably a bad signal down in the bayou.
Just give me a heads up when you go back. Both teams have made it out of the locker room, Garvey, headed to their respective end zones at the moment. Honey Grove coming out, the orange tops and the white pants, looking good. The Joaquin got a little different look than last year.
Yeah.
Best of my
They're rocking,
memory.
They're rocking the white helmets with the white jerseys, blue numbers, and the black pants. I believe last year they might have had blue jerseys.
I don't know what camera view he's got it on, but Garvey, that is one big ram tunnel.
Yep.
Holy cow.
Yeah, that thing starts at the back of the end zone.
And it goes to about the 5-yard line. Holy cow. Or holy ram.
Yeah. So that thing is every bit of about, because, the end zone's 10 yards deep and runs 2 yards out onto the 2 to 3 yards out onto the playing surface.
Scotty, we know anything about the officiating staff that was drawn tonight?
Not a clue. Not a clue.
Zach, speaking of officiating staff, I don't know if you're big into officials or not, but me, myself, being one, I kind of keep up with it. Last night in the Thursday night football matchup against the Bills and the Texans, there was a untraditional white hat trade-off. Typically once you get to the high school or collegiate or the professional level, once you become a white hat, you're basically set for the rest of your career. Well, in last night's matchup, there was the white hat. He got injured in a non-contact play. He come to find out he tore his Achilles during the play. They had to bring one of the back judges up to be a white hat, and so they were one man short last night in the Zebra crew for Thursday night football. So that was, there was a lot of.
You would think the NFL would have a backup guy on the sideline stretched up and ready to go.
Absolutely. I know basketball does, because they always have someone like running replay or shot clock, and they're the alternate official, but I guess last night they didn't.
The game was down in Houston, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe that was it.
On Amazon Prime, so maybe it wasn't primetime TV.
Well, we may not be Kirk Herbstreit and Al Michaels, but Garvey, we're going to try to bring you the game tonight. Just under 8 minutes.
Seems like this warm-up period has lasted forever. I think the Warrior fans, the Ram fans are ready for some Friday night area round playoff matchup.
I tell you, the game's starting at 7:30 tonight.
Yeah, that kind of threw
everybody's been used to getting ready to go at 7.
Yep.
Warriors are making their way over to the tunnel. But now don't get excited, Garvey, because just because they go in there,
it takes
them a minute to come out. Ladies and gentlemen, here come your Honey Grove Warriors. Number 50, Kobe Pat, leading them out. Gervie looks like captains for the Joaquin Rams now. It's going to be number 54, Carson Rogers. Number 1, quarterback Trenton Runnels. Number 53, Aiden Kilpatrick. And number 87, Connor Rios. And Honey Grove going to have number 1, Mason Banker. Number 5, Rylan Morris. Number 50, Kobe Pat. And QB number 1, Jarmez Daniels. They make their way to midfield for the coin toss.
Zach, the coin goes up in the air, back to the turf.
Yeah, and then rolled backwards.
Yeah. Looked like Honey Grove won the toss. The Warriors want the football. Start off this area round matchup.
Yeah, so scoreboard's been zeroed out. 12 minutes on the board. Lights are bright. Atmosphere is good.
The trees are piney.
The trees are piney here at the Lake of the Pines.
Yeah.
Get that right.
It's very humid out here tonight in North City. But
it is.
But we're going to get some playoff football right here. Just a few moments.
Coach Daniels getting his special team unit ready to go here.
Zach, I'm excited. It's always an honor and privilege to come back into town and call some great Warrior football with you guys.
You bet.
Been few and far between this season, but here we are.
Here we are.
4-hour trip was well worth it up to this point.
Well, it looks like Armani Woods is going to go back deep, along with number 12, Lane Foster for Honey Grove. As Joaquin, let's see here.
David Martinez.
It's going to be David Martinez, number 15, teeing it up for Joaquin on the 40. And look at the angle he's putting on this.
Yeah, it looks like a onside kick to start the
This
game.
this thing's going to get going.
Going to get Western real soon.
That's right. And here we go. Little poof kick.
Yep, little pooch kick over there.
It'll be,
Keaton
that'll be a
Toddy.
flag.
There you go.
Keaton Toddy with the catch. It's hit. That all took place about the 36 or 7 yard line. Honey Grove's going to have good field position here to start their first drive, looking for the east end zone.
Yeah, that's going to be running into the kicker or running into the receiver.
We'll see where they give us the spot.
Let's see.
And here we go.
It was at the 36 is where Toddy was able to bring it in.
It's going to get it to the 49-yard line, the Ore City 49-yard line. So Honey Grove's going to have good field position here as Daniel's out of the shotgun on a 1st and 10. It's going to be a handoff to Morris. Going to pick up 3.
Tell everybody to bear with us until we get our cameras checked, because
Just, if everybody would just bear with us. We're having a few technical difficulties with the cameras. Just sit back, relax, listen. We'll tell you what's going on. Cameras will be back and functioning here shortly. Honey Grove's going to be facing a 2nd and 8 from the 47. As we've ticked off 30 seconds in the first quarter.
Morris sees something he didn't like at the line of scrimmage. He's going to call an audible adjustment right there.
So that's a handoff to Morris, and it was tripped up. They're going to give him a loss of 1. Going to be a loss of 1. Push it back to the 48. Bring up a third and 9.
That penalty really helped out the Warriors right here. But the first 2 plays of the game, kind of backing them up. Warriors got to take what they get right here from Joaquin early in this one.
Honey Grove's going to send 2 to the far side. Daniels and Morris in the backfield. Daniels drops back, looking to throw. He's got it thrown. He's got Foster in double coverage, incomplete. Going to bring up a 4th and 9 from the Ore City 48.
Daniels did a good job right there lobbing that, Zach. I think Foster just kind of got turned around, double coverage out there. Daniels knew where he wanted Foster to go, but I think he just lost his placement on the field.
So Daniels will drop back to about the 40-yard line to punt this one away. Got whistles before the punt. That was a good punt, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's just not going to count for anything as Connor Bragg is back deep for Joaquin. Honey Grove's going to get backed up even further here. They're going to give a false start on Honey Grove. Going to be looking at a 4th down and 14. So we got the same setup. Daniels back to punt. Cooper Bragg back deep for Joaquin, ready to receive. 10:25 left to go here in the first quarter as the punt's away.
Another good punt by Daniels.
Bragg's going to take it at about the 6-yard line and make it to about the 11 before being brought down That can't. Who is that? That's Cord Butler. So Joaquin will have it 1st and 10 now. From about the 13-yard line. 10:15 left to go here in the first quarter. See what Joaquin can put together on their first possession here.
Zach, we kind of talked about it a little bit in the pregame. Joaquin is a running offense, predominant style.
So Trenton Runnels going to come under center, hand off up the middle. They're going to move the football.
Mason Banker came out of the pile with that. I couldn't tell who the.
It's going to be a 2nd and 5 from the 18.
PA announcer is going to say that Amarian Wilson, I believe he came out of the fullback slot there. Got that one.
Runnels under center again. Honeygrove's going to. It's going to be a 4th and 4. 4th and 3. Somebody tell me before we go hot. .8:22 here early in the first quarter. Joaquin's facing a 4th and 3 on the 20, and they're going to punt it away.
We do apologize for the technical difficulties we are encountering. But right there, Zach, the Warriors' defensive unit, that was a big-time possession.
Yeah, so Honeygrove didn't send anybody back. Just anticipating maybe something sneaky.
The formation that Joaquin comes out in every time is a little wonky. You know, they really stack up the front line right there. They don't send any receivers out wide. Everybody's in tight. Everybody's spread out. You got Runnels lined up under center, and 2 out of the 3 plays right there, you had Wilson lined up right behind Runnels. He just ran it right up the middle. Joaquin does have a beefy front line. So, you know, we're going to see if they take advantage of that here later on in this one.
8:06 as Daniels goes back to work from the 42-yard line. Takes it out of the gun, hand off Morris. Morris coming near side. Pick up a short gain. Going to get it down to about the 39.
Gain of 3 there for Morris.
Honeygrove will face a 2nd and 7 here. Nobody's gotten a first down yet.
Nope, not yet.
As we get to 7.5 minutes on the board. Play clock down to 8. 5. So, they came right through, wrapped Morris up. Going to be a loss of a yard. Daniels was lucky to even get the ball handed off there, Gervy.
Yeah, absolutely. Joaquin's front line just blew that Warriors offensive front right on up. 87, Connor Rios, who's typically known for his tight end production, blew it up right there on 2nd down.
So we got a 3rd and 8 now from the Ore City 40. Toddy and Foster going to the far side. Daniels trying to get his guys set with 2 seconds on the play clock. Gets it off. Daniels drops back, looking to throw. He's going to keep it, run it up the middle. He's not going to make the first down. Going to get it up to the 37-yard line, which will bring up a, 4th and 5?
Yep. 4th and 5. Daniels, he dropped back to pass. The pocket just kind of collapsed right there. Didn't see nothing he liked downfield. He tried to keep it himself and make something happen. Joaquin defense just locked it down.
Honeygrove's going to have to get that offensive line fired up here.
Offensive unit staying out on the field, 4th and 5 right here.
So with 5:55 left to go in the first quarter, Daniels out of the gun, drops back, looking to throw. He's being pressured. He gets it away. He's got a man in the end zone. Incomplete
Went
pass.
right through Bailey's hands, wide
It
open
did.
in the end zone.
Bailey had it. Goes right through his hands. Turnover on downs.
Zach, I didn't even see Bailey streaking down the far sideline.
I was watching.
I saw Morris pop out on a little bubble screen from the left side. He was over at the hash marks. It looked like he could have easily got the first down. Turnover on downs for the Warriors. 2 possessions. Not even a first down has came yet from the Warriors offensive unit.
So Runnels will have a 1st and 10 from their own 37 to start their second attempt, as we're just under the halfway point of the first quarter here in Ore City. Play clock down to 10. They hurry up. Runnels going to go under center. Handoff. He's going to pick up. Well, they're going to give him 5 yards on that. That's going to be Amarion Wilson, number 6 for Ore City. Cord Butler there coming in making the tackle for Honey Grove. Second and 5 here. Be a handoff to Bragg. Bragg getting around the outside.
Wide open hole.
Yeah, he is skirting down the far sideline. Touchdown, Joaquin Rams. They are going to strike first with 4:57 left to go in the first quarter.
Nobody even touched him.
No, once he made it around the outside, he was gone.
See, that's interesting, Zach, because in our pregame talk, when we talked about the players to watch for Joaquin, we mentioned Bragg was their leading rusher. He had 121 yards with 1,010 yards rushing with 8 touchdowns.
That was his first carry, right?
Yeah, that was his first carry, and it was a 58-yard run.
Martinez's kick is up and away. It's good. 4:57 left to go in the first quarter. Joaquin is up 7-0 over your Warriors. Coach Daniels sending his receiving team out.
Zach, we still got a lot of football to be played.
Oh, yeah, this thing's barely started.
But how big could that dropped touchdown pass affect this football game?
It changed the whole dynamic. Martinez is going to come out and tee his ball up on the 40. As Woods and Foster are back deep for Honey Grove. Gervie, you think he's going to try his little short kick again?
I don't know, but I guarantee you if he does, they're not gonna run into the receiver.
I'm going to say they are based on how they're overloaded to the far side and the angle he's taking on the ball. Old Honey Grove got some of their hands guys in. High kick, but short. Fair catch caught by Toddy. Honey Grove will start this drive from the 43, their own 43-yard line. Gervie, the Honey Grove's got to get the offensive engine churning here and put some points here on the board so this thing doesn't get away from us.
Zach, I think,
but like you said, there is a lot of time left.
I think the biggest thing right here is just to move the sticks. You know,
Yeah.
Warriors have had the football 2 drives, and we haven't been able to move the sticks not one time. So I think that's the biggest adjustment that's got to happen right here. Morris.
Daniels going to hand it off to Morris, going up the middle. And we got Honey Grove's got a man limping around. Here's Cyrus McMorris. Gonna sub in a guy. Honey Grove gets it up to the 48-yard line. Be a 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 here after Morris was able to find a small hole up the middle.
Daniels out of the gun.
High
Looked
snap.
he looked to try to hand it off to Morris, and he'd already blown by. Are they going to say he's down?
Yeah. Forward progress, something. Loss of 3 there.
Yeah, the ball's going to go back to the 44.5-yard line.
High snap. Daniels just went up and got it.
Morris had already blown by him.
Yeah.
All he had to do was try to just keep it.
Do something, but
Boy,
was
Joaquin
right
is blowing right through the Honey Grove offensive line.
You know, last year Joaquin had that beefy front. Was able to really take the toll on the offensive and defensive side. And it looks like they're still there again.
So with 3:50 to go on a 3rd and 8, Honey Grove is going to have to take their first timeout as it was ticking down on the play clock. That timeout will be brought to you by the Rail Yard in Paris, Texas. That timeout brought to you by the Rail Yard, Paris, Texas. Honey Grove is going to be facing a 3rd and 8 from the 45, their own 45-yard line. Honey Grove's going to have Toddy and Foster out wide on this near side. Daniels out of the gun. Going to drop back. He looks to throw. He's looking. He's going to fire it deep. Foster's tangled up with a defender.
Pass interference got to come down here.
We got no call.
No way. 3
Incomplete
zebras.
pass.
3 zebras on this quadrant of the field. Missed that one.
Yeah, the Honey Grove stands just erupted.
The side judge is telling Coach Daniels over here, hey, Coach, they were both arm fighting the whole way down. I got nothing. I'm just letting them play ball. Daniels doesn't agree with it.
4th and 8 now.
Neither do I.
4th and 8.
We've seen 3 really good passes coming from Daniels. They just hadn't been able to connect.
Daniels will drop back to punt. Cooper Bragg goes back deep for Joaquin. It's going to be a fake. Morris
play.
has got it.
Fake play.
He's got the first down. He's going past the 35. He's going to run out of bounds about the 34. That's going to be a Westside Baptist Church first down. Honey Grove on the fake punt. Honey Grove's going to stay alive in this drive.
21 yards on that fake punt there. Good job by Warriors coaching staff to pull that one out of their back pocket.
Just under 3.5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Honey Grove on the move. Finally.
First time the Warriors have been able to move the sticks.
Daniels out of the gun. Handoff Morris. He's going for the middle. Going to pick up 5, 4. Gets it all the way down to the 30-yard line. Finally getting some life out of this side of the stands, Garvey. on a 2nd and 6 from the 30.
Second and 6. We'll see what the play call is here.
High snap, but he gets it handed off to Morris. Morris trying to find a spot. It's going to be no gain. Boys, somebody's going to have to dig down deep and find out a block.
Yeah. You know, I think the Joaquin is shutting down this near side of the field. The only time we've seen the ball go to the left side is through the air. I think we run some of the same play styles, but to the left side of the field. A whole lot more yards over on that side.
3rd and 6 from the 30. Just under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Daniel's going to drop back. He's looking to throw. He fires it across the middle.
Pass
Hey, he
interference.
was hit.
Something's got to happen there.
That guy was not even watching.
No.
And 6 here.
Wow, big time play. That was blown.
Whew. Honey Grove fans are fired up.
7 zebras on the field, and
Well,
none of them saw it. 4th down, 4th and 5.
Daniels dropping back. He's rolling. He's looking. He's about to get hit, but he gets the ball away looking for Morris in the sideline.
Incomplete.
Incomplete. Turnover.
Means Morris ran out of bounds.
He threw his hat. It's going to be a turnover here. Joaquin will take over at their own 30 with 1:35 left to go here in the first quarter. Wow.
After that fake punt, we really thought momentum was on the Warrior side. Nothing positive came after that fake punt. No positive yards. 2 missed pass interference.
Runnels under center. It's going to be a handoff. And he is going to get all 8 yards. It's going to be number 6, Wilson. Bring up a 2nd and short for the Rams. Honey Grove needs to dig down deep here and look for a Matt Bryant construction defensive stand before
We've
this
seen one of
game
those
before
so
this
far.
game gets lopsided. Runnels handoff. It's going to be Wilson again. He's going to pick up the first down and then a few more. They'll move the chains. Going to get it all the way up to the 43-yard line.
Coach McFarland and the Warriors defense needs to look out for that little jet sweep that brought a 58-yard touchdown. Number 2 is going to line up over on the outside. He's going to go behind the Rams offensive unit. Runnels going to hand it off to him. The edge will be open. You know, Coach McFarland already has that in his mind as he's seen it once.
So on a 1st and 10 with 30 seconds left to go, handoff Wilson. Honey Grove able to shut that down. No gain. That'll do it for the first quarter here, I do believe. Yeah, they're going to let the clock run out. So that'll do it for the first quarter here at Ore City. Honey Grove's trailing with the Joaquin Rams 7-0.
I've seen a lot of chasers out on the open road. From up in Amarillo down to San Antone. No matter where I travel, one thing remains the same. Everybody loves 4
teams are going to swap sides here, swap ends on the field. We get ready to start the second quarter. Runnels and the Joaquin Rams facing a 2nd and 10 on their own 43-yard line. Look here, Gary. Bragg comes in.
Be expecting that same formation we saw earlier.
Be a handoff. It's not Bragg. He's still on his feet after taking a pop. He's going to the far side. He's crossing the 20. Honeygrove's going to be able to bring him down about the 10-yard line on the far side of the field. Joaquin's going to be set up. 1st and goal from the 9.5. I don't know who had the initial hit. Running back was going to be Gatlin.
That was a
he took that pop, one step backwards, and then just kept going.
Yeah, that was a 47-yard run. He got to the second level. All-state linebacker Mason Banker stepped up, laid the hit.
Going to be a handoff up the middle.
I think Banker received the grunt end of that as he was still kind of laid down back here at the 40.
They're going to pick up 4. Going to be a 2nd and goal from the 6.
Warriors defense got to come up with a big stop right here.
Runnels walks up. He's going to keep it. Honeygrove collapsed that, Gervy. They're going to give him 1, 3rd and goal from the 5. Can we hold them?
I think the Warriors going to have to send the house right here.
Jeremy Clark trying to get the fans fired up below us.
Defense got to send the house right here. You can already expect number 6.
Runnels, hands off to Bragg. Bragg going to the far side. Somebody needs to wrap up. And don't. Joaquin scores. .10:09 left to go here in the second quarter. The Rams put 6 more on the board.
Braggs came into the formation. He gets that run over from the opposite line. Able to get in.
Martinez ready for the PAT. Good snap, good hold, good kick. Got a 14-0 ball game here as your Warriors are trailing. This is Tomahawk Sports Media on the NFHS Network. We're early in the second quarter here at Ore City. Coach Daniel sends out his receiving team. Gary, you notice they've pulled everybody up.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Boy, he likes going to his sideline, doesn't he? Look
Yeah.
how he's aiming.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a personal preference, if he's aiming for Toddy, if he's trying to avoid Traylon Bailey over on the other side.
Toddy's got hands, though.
Yeah. So I'm not sure.
Same thing. Toddy gets it. Honey Grove will set up and go to work on the 38. Coach Little is going to have to dig down deep on that play sheet and come up with something.
All right, Zach, I'm seeing something.
And we got to get some blocking.
Yeah, I've seen something I've been hoping to see for the last, I don't know, however many minutes we've been into it.
What's that?
Armani Woods is finally on the field. After a week he had last week, you can't sit the young man down for too long.
Well, Daniels is alone in the backfield here on this 1st and 10. Got 3 to his left, 1 to his right. Daniels going to just keep it, running up the middle. Going to get it all the way to the 44-yard line. Going to be a gain of 6. They sent Woods to the far side and put him in motion.
Yeah. Kind of threw the Rams off. Maybe expected a jet sweep action there.
Daniels, the Warrior offense, going to face a 2nd and 4 from the 44. Out of the gun, handoff, Woods up the middle, and he is immediately hit.
That play got blown up from the start.
Yes, sir.
They might call that a loss of 1.
It's going to still be a 3rd and 4 from the 44. Clock down to 9 minutes before half.
Warriors got to put some points on the board this drive.
Heck, I would like to just see them move the sticks.
With no thanks to a penalty. Just
Yeah, let's get
ground and pound football.
a proper first down.
Don't have to
here.
burn another time. Oh, they got it.
He got
off.
it off. Daniels is looking to throw. Fires it across the middle.
Oh,
almost intercepted. Toddy, the intended receiver. Going to bring up a 4th and 4.
Daniels is 0 for 6 early in this one on pass attempts.
Honey Grove's going to punt it away here.
Allegedly.
Yeah, good point. Cooper Bragg goes back deep. Daniels does punt it. High punt.
Gonna take a Warrior bounce.
No, Bragg, he's going to scoop it. He's on his feet going down the far sideline. Well, they say he stepped out there. Joaquin will start their drive from 27-yard line. 8.5 minutes to go here in second quarter. See if Coach McFarland can amass a defensive stand here. It's a 14-0 ball game. Your Warriors are trailing Joaquin here. Play clock is down to 2. Rams are going to take a timeout. Timeout will be brought to you by the Rail Yard, Paris, Texas. Going to come out of the timeout here at Ore City. The fog slowly drifts out of the pine trees onto the field. Joaquin's going to face a 1st and 10 on their own 28-yard line. You'd think coming out of that timeout they'd have a play ready to go.
Yeah, I guess
loaded
not.
up. Play clock down to 10. Runnels up under center. It's going to be a handoff. Go Honey Grove defense.
Luke Bryant's going to grab a jersey, spin him back into traffic. They might give him 1 yard.
It's going to be number 3, Jacob Gatlin, ball carrier for the Rams.
That was his 2nd carry. First one was that big 47-yarder streaking down the Joaquin sideline just on last possession.
Rams will face a 2nd and 9 here. Just under 8 minutes. Runnels, handoff Bragg. Going to be short gain for Bragg. It's going to be Epton Jackson wrapping him up on the far side.
Gain of 3. Zach, it almost makes me wonder if on his 8 touchdowns, but he has 1,000 yards, if most of them are on that jet sweep or kind of what has got.
I don't know, but I figure you're going to see that again before this is over with.
Oh, absolutely. But
So-
I just wonder what play call has got Joaquin to the 2nd round.
Oh, he drops the snap. That ball is
Ball's
fumbled.
on the turf.
It's
Ball's
still on the
Oh.
turf. I'm guessing Joaquin's keeping.
You
But
mentioned
this is going to bring up a 4th and 6.
yeah, but you mentioned just a few moments ago that fog's rising out of the pine trees. You wonder kind of what effect that's going to take, especially late in this one.
Joaquin's going to show a punt as Bailey hurries to go back deep for Honey Grove. They do high but short kick. Bailey's not going to go anywhere near it. They're going to down it on the 36-yard line where
Hey, Zach,
Daniels will take over.
I think that's a Bryant construction defensive stop right there by the Warriors defense. Shout out to them.
Yeah, Gervie Honey Grove able to hold them, force the punt, get the ball back. Just under 7 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. Daniels and his offense will be facing a 1st and 10 from the 36. He'll have Morris with him in the backfield.
I have 2 men in motion right there from left to right.
We got a flag. Going to be a false start. Going to back Honey Grove up. Take the ball back to the 31.
Honey Grove's only had 1 first down after a quarter and a half. Looking to change something up right here on this drive. I know what it is, Zach. I haven't got into this candy bucket yet, provided to us by Ore City Athletics.
So Daniels on a 1st and 15. Going to fake the handoff to Morris. He's going to roll far side. He's looking to throw. Ball's away.
Big play downfield.
Has he got it? No, incomplete. Cannon Heverin, intended receiver.
Tell you what, Daniels has aired some pretty ones out here. Just not able to connect on any of them.
Well, I think it was there on that one. Just unable to haul it in. Looking at a 2nd and 15 now. Going to send Finney and Bailey out wide. from the gun. Daniels is going to just keep it, try to go up the middle. Be a gain of 1. Going to bring up a 3rd and 14. I'm sorry, a 4th and 14. No, it is 3rd. I can't figure out what they want to put it on. Third and 14 from the 32. Play clock down to 10. Got a whistle.
Coach Jared Jones on the Joaquin side is going to sprint down the sideline, call a timeout. He didn't like something.
Yeah, so that's going to be a Joaquin Ram timeout brought to you by the Rail Yard. This is Tomahawk Sports Media on the NFHS Network. Honey Grove still facing that 3rd and 14. 6:02 left to go here in the first half in Ore City, deep in East Texas. Daniels puts Morris in motion. Takes it out of the gun. He drops back looking to throw. He's dancing, being flushed around. He keeps looking for somebody to go. He's on his feet. He chunks it. Almost picked off. Could be incomplete. Honey Grove is facing a 4th down here from their own side of the 50. Daniels is going to go back looking to punt. Bragg goes back deep for Ore City. Punts up and away. Joaquin's not going to attempt to return here. And Feeney will down it at the 25-yard line. 5:40 left to go. Here in the first half. Honey Grove still trailing 14-0. As we go back on defense. Honey Grove was able to get a stop on the last Ram possession. In about that same spot on the field, Gerby.
Yeah, same spot as last time. Warriors defense was able to dig deep and really force the second 3 and out of the game.
Runnels, hand off to Bragg. Bragg found a hole. He's still on his feet. He is finally brought down by Traylon Bailey, but he crosses the 50 and takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line.
31-yard gain.
Yeah, explosive run by Bragg. He doesn't necessarily carry the ball a lot, but when he does, it's productive. Runnels and his offense will have a 1st and 10 here. As we near the 5-minute mark. Be a handoff to Martinez. He's found him a hole. He's going across the 10, crossing the 5. He walks it in for another Ore City touchdown.
I think that was Jacob Gatlin.
Was it?
Yeah, he was able to scamper from 46 yards. Gatlin's had 3 rushes in this game, a 47-yarder, a negative 1-yarder, and then a 46-yard touchdown.
Bad snap, but he got it up. Kicks it through the uprights. We got a 21-0 ball game with 5:02 left to go here in the first quarter. We're back. Looking for a Ore City kickoff here.
Keaton Toddy's already cheating up to the numbers as he's expecting to field his 4th kickoff return of the night.
Yeah, Martinez is going to get the same angle on the ball, Gerby. Same thing. He's not going to be able to catch it. Andrew Finney's going to pick it up. He's coming the near side. He crosses the 50, flushed out of bounds at about the 48-yard line. Honey Grove will start their drive on the Ore City side of the ball, or the field.
Zach, I believe this is the – oh, no. I was going to say I believe this might be the best field position spot that the Warriors have started off, but
look, they gave him more than I said. Honey Grove's going to start this 1st and 10 from the 46 as Daniels and company go back to work. Out of the gun. He's going to keep it. Options out to Morris. He's going to pick up 5. Takes it all the way down to the Ore City 41.
I'm just curious as to why the Warriors offense is not using the full width of the football field. They're only staying from the middle of the field to the near side. I think in order to put something on the board here, you got to stretch it out.
From a 2nd and 5, handoff Morris. Morris plows his way. That's close to a 1st down.
I think they're going to check it.
That's going to be good enough for a Westside Baptist Church 1st down.
Yep.
We move the sticks. Honey Grove will have a 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line, 4:20 left to go before the Thurman family halftime show. Daniels out of the gun, drops back. He's looking, he's scanning. No pressure here. He's got all day. He fires it. Bailey's wide open. It's going to go incomplete.
That was just kind of a hopeless throw right there.
Well, so I said Bailey was wide open, and he was when the ball left Daniels' hand. But
That was just,
by the time the ball got there, Yeah, there was a lot of air on it.
That could have been bad. That coulda-
Joaquin defender got down there and just tips it.
Yep.
Bailey would have had to come back out and got the ball. So 2nd and 10 from the 36. I do like the fact that we're trying some different things here. Daniels, handoff Morris. Morris going up the middle. Find a hole. Going to pick up 7 or 8. See, this looks like the Honey Grove offense. Honey Grove facing a 3rd and 3.
I mean, I appreciate airing out the football. I really do, you know, and the looks are there. There was a couple times early in the first quarter, you know.
They're there. We
yeah.
just got to haul them in.
Yeah.
3rd and 3 from the 29.
I think this is the most I've ever seen Honey Grove air the football out in a long time, and we're only in the first half.
High snap, handoff to Morris, but he is immediately hit. Going to lose a yard. That end came around, ran behind the offensive line, and gets him before he can even get to the butt of the center.
4th down, Warriors offensive unit's going to stay out on the field.
Yep, 4th and 5 now from 31. Well, I mean, at this point, you got to try.
See Morris going out to the numbers.
Number 5 going far side.
I'm expecting a ball
Daniels
going to 5.
He's scanning. He's looking. He's being chased. He fires it.
Yeah, pass interference over on the far side. Is that what we got?
Hey, we got some mustard on the lettuce over
We
there,
do have
Debbie.
some mustard on the lettuce.
They're going to have to discuss.
Hey, they actually have flags.
The waitress was walking out of the kitchen. The waitress was walking out of the kitchen, and the guy in the back said, "No, we forgot the mustard."
Hey, I'm just glad they have flags. They brought flags to the game because that first quarter,
Here's the call, boys.
I didn't think they had flags.
Holding was called against the Rams.
Hey, that's going to put us in the Puckett Family Clinic red zone, guys. First time tonight.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yep, first time red zone trip.
Yeah, I think you're going to be a yard short, but I like the effort.
Yeah, we're not in the red zone
Well,
yet.
we're going to go ahead and give it.
Yep.
Because we already got the graphic.
1st and 10 from the 21. What Daniels and his offense is facing. Andrew Finney getting the call from Coach Little.
That was going to be a 9-yard holding penalty called on the Rams. First down.
2:34 left to go before halftime.
First down courtesy of the Rams. Penalty.
Daniels out of the gun, drops back. He's looking to throw. He's got Finney.
Good catch.
It's going to be good for 9 yards there.
Now we're in the Puckett Family Clinic red zone.
Let's get some momentum going.
Hey, in the play before that, we had a Westside Baptist first down because of the holding penalty.
Good catch. Honey Grove's going to face a 2nd and short here.
No, they got, second and
Second
one.
one.
2nd and 1 from.
2-minute timeout is here.
Yep.
Oh, they got to put a second back on the clock.
Yeah, they do.
So, 2 minutes left to go before halftime. Honey Grove getting a little momentum going here, gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what we need. I think we need to get
somebody in that end zone that says Ore City.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the O-line has gotten dominated tonight. I mean, that front line of Joaquin is
quick.
You know, they're big and quick and, you know.
Well, a big factor is and got injured in the first quarter. You know, McMorris, we haven't seen him move an inch since he had to go take a seat. So, you know, just his leadership, you know, being an upperclassman.
Yeah.
I want to say he's a senior.
Yeah, he is a senior.
Yeah.
Jefferson Rodriguez is coming in.
Or on paper, he's a junior.
Yeah, well, that paper's wrong.
Well,
So after the 2-minute timeout, Honeygrove's facing a second and short from the 12-yard line.
thing about it here is Joaquin's going to get the ball to start the second half. So the Warriors, do you chew up enough clock here to still put the ball in the end zone
You score.
and not to give Joaquin a chance?
You score. That's what happens. Daniels drops back. He's looking to throw. He was hit.
Business decision there to get the ball away. He's going to stop the clock. 3rd and 1, 1:55 left to go.
He wasn't tackled. He was just grazed as they went by, but it was enough to get him out of sync.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to the comment that I've said all week. In order for us to win this ball game, we have to score every time we have the ball, right? And we've seen how many 3 and outs?
Well, this is the 5th time the Warriors have had the football.
And we've given it away 4 times, or gave it back to them 4 times. So, you see the score 21-0. I think that has a lot to do with
Play
us.
clock down to 2. He got to get a snap. He does. Hand off to Woods, trying to go up the middle just to try to get that first down. They're going to lose a yard.
Yep, they're going to say it's going to be 3rd and
fourth and 2. 4th and 2 from the 13.
I say you put the football in the air right here, boys. Got to put the
Does
football in
Foster
the air.
go out and kick it?
No.
No. I say you put 5 at quarterback, and let's go.
And throw it to
No,
Feeney. Throw it to
no,
Feeney.
No, look, go get the first down, get out of bounds, and then, you get
Well, the game clock is ticking. We're at a minute 18.
We're going to call timeout.
Play clock's down to 7. Nobody's getting in a hurry.
Yeah, we're
3,
going to call timeout.
2. Snap got off, and nope.
Told you.
Wiggins goes down and calls a timeout. That's going to be a Honeygrove timeout brought to you by the Rail Yard in Paris, Texas.
I don't think anybody on that sideline knew what was going on.
Well, and, you had Morris coming out wide. He was in no –
Well,
nobody was looking at that play clock.
Well, he was trying to switch places with Foster,
Yeah, I
spread
know.
out wide.
Kind of just need to line up when you're down to 3 seconds left. Timeout was called at 1:05. What we're showing here before the Thurman family halftime show.
4th and 1.
4th and 1. Honeygrove desperately needs to put points on the board here. So, you just try to go for it all right here, Scotty, or you try to get the first down? You should have loaded 2 or 3 plays right here.
Yeah, I want to get the first down, and then my next 2, like you said, my next 2 plays are ready to roll.
Yeah, you should have them loaded. We shouldn't go back to the huddle. Line up. Daniels is going to be alone in the backfield here.
Honeygrove does have 1 timeout remaining.
Daniels going to have it. He's looking for Morris. He's got Morris in the back corner of the
Touchdown.
end zone.
Nope.
No, he's had 1 foot out. Yep.
Let's watch replay.
He may get a penalty flag over there.
Hey, unfortunately, in Texas high school football, you have to have both feet in.
Yeah.
He had 1.
Had 1 foot out. Be a turnover on downs.
When he's
Calm Jeremy down.
yeah, a little loud down there.
I'm really surprised that the side judge over here didn't throw a penalty flag on Morris.
What happened? I
Took
didn't
his
see.
helmet off down on the side. Was just holding the football and just kind of staring down the
Joaquin
no.
found a hole.
Oh no!
Bragg gets it across to the 30-yard line.
Well, I'm gonna say this, man. They have given us everything that we want and then some. We have not found an answer for them yet. Except what? We've had 1.
Well, this thing is 53 seconds left to go here before halftime.
Yeah,
This is not. Hey, anybody watch the ball games last weekend? What happened?
Yeah, South Carolina, Texas A&M. Yeah.
It can happen.
It can happen.
I don't know who's going to give the motivational speech in the locker room.
Well, I do. I think I do.
Somebody is going to have to do some talking.
I'm a little concerned.
Runnels, hand off to Bragg again, going the far side.
Good open field tackle
Yeah,
there.
that's Rocky Mason Banker. He said, I've had enough of this.
They're going to say 2nd and 4.
30 seconds left to go here. They're going to run, they're going to run a play. They got to. Handoff is going to be wrapped up.
They're short. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't even see how they're giving him a yard. I don't think he made it back to the line of scrimmage.
Jared Jones going to call a timeout.
He does with 20.1 seconds left on the board.
See, the board showed that
See there?
Joaquin didn't have any. It shows the Warriors having one. So
Well, I see. That's what I'm saying.
It's going to be a Joaquin timeout brought to you by the Rail Yard, Paris, Texas.
So, guys, I mean, let's – so they have one left or none?
I have no idea.
I have no clue.
I think they have one left.
I have each team at 1. Let's go down the line real quick. I mean, what do we got to do in the second half here?
Move the sticks.
Yeah.
Well, no, we
think-
got to
I think
get the
simply-
offensive line working.
Yeah.
I
To
think
get some blocks, and we got to figure out how to catch a football.
I think simply enough, it's just move the sticks. Point blank. Period.
With 20 seconds left, Joaquin's got a 3rd and 2 from their own 38-yard line. Don't give them an opportunity here.
I see a pass. Nope. Quarterback sneak up the middle.
He got the first down.
Okay.
He's going to call his last time out with 15.7 seconds.
Well,
Oh, he did not call a timeout.
Oh, okay.
Clock is hot. They had a play loaded. Handoff Bragg. Still on his feet. He's going to be brought down.
0.8 seconds.
Got the first down. I'll give Jared Jones credit here. He's working that clock.
I think he called a timeout, but I think really it's just a White Hat's going to go ahead and wave it.
Yep.
That's going to do it
Well, hey,
here in Ore City for the first half.
Let's give our thoughts real quick. Before Thurman's family halftime, what's going to be our keys? And like Gerby, I go back to this. You said move the sticks, right? Got to move the sticks. We're not doing that.
Yeah, well, my deal is to move the sticks, you got to block.
Yeah.
And then on this defense,
They can't get to that 2nd and 3rd level.
no, absolutely not.
I mean, that's kind of where they killed us last year. They were getting in that 2nd and 3rd level. Our All-State guys couldn't do nothing about it. And, 88 and out the gate last year. I got to say Cooper Bragg, he's doing a phenomenal job.
Not very many carries, but when he does, it's
Oh, yeah.
explosive.
Gerv, any more thoughts?
Not as of yet. Calculating the stats now, and we'll be back.
Well, gentlemen, there's 28 minutes on the board here. Hope you enjoy the Thurman family halftime show. Honey Grove's trailing Joaquin 21-0 at halftime. This is Honey Grove Warrior Football, Tomahawk Sports Media on the NFHS Network.
Yeah, I like it though. I like it. It's nice. It's not conventional, but it also looks like a school that decided to put some money into some other things besides just $1 million on a football field. Yeah, it's a really nice field. I think I'm gonna go sit in the truck for 20 minutes.
Here is the 2025 Walking Ram Band. The Ram Band is led by head drum major Kaylee McCarty and assistant drum major Abby Burkhalter. The section leaders are flute section leader Abby Burkhalter, clarinet section leaders Caitlin Yang and Caitlin Madden, saxophone section leader Kylie McKim, trumpet section leaders Brady Sigler and Alexis Webb, trombone section leader James Walker Jr., baritone section leader Elijah Baird, bassist section leader Jackson Britton, percussion section leader Kaylee McCarty. The squad leaders are Caitlin Madden, Summer Hughes, Kylie McKim, Brady Sigler, Alexis Webb, James Walker Jr., Colton Scruggs, and Kelsey Wood. The Ram Band is under the direction of Wade Hull and Jennifer Smith. The band officers are music captain Kylie McKim, quartermasters Madeline Mullen, office captain Colton Scruggs, loading crew captain James Walker Jr., field captain Devin Nonslonger, historian Kelsey Wood, chaplain Summer Hughes. Introducing our 2025 Walking High School Twirlers. 8th grade, Adeline Alford. Sophomore, Sophia Watson. Junior and head majorette, Kaylee McCarty. Senior and assistant head majorette, Kylie McKim. The twirlers will now perform to I'm Still Standing. Tonight, the Ram Military Marching Band will be performing Precision Fanfare by Dr. Timothy Ray and Allied Honor by Carl L. King. No, it's not. I have one. The Ram Band drum majors are Haley McCarty and Abby Burkhalter.
gotta be 300 feet off school property. Half this guy's off know that. She was. She be with me. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the field the pride of Honey Grove, the Sweepstakes Award-winning Mighty Warrior Marching Band. First up for your halftime entertainment, we would like to perform one of our stand favorites, Mortal Kombat, from the hit series of games, Mortal Kombat, followed by our other favorite, All Out. And up next, the band would like to perform the 2015 hit by Ella King, X's and O's. Before Thanksgiving, we will play the classic Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. On your feet, Warrior Nation, for the playing of our fight song. We would like to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving.
Few scores from around the area are 14, Dangerville 7. St. Augustine 22, Washington 18. Jacksonville 14. Jewett Leon 7. Overton Mustangs 33. Goldthwaite Eagles. I'm sorry. Overton 26. Goldthwaite Eagles 33.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope everybody enjoyed the Thurman family halftime show. Kirby, we even got a Christmas song out of the deal.
Yeah, we got a Christmas song. We were able to hit up the very nice taco bar provided to us by Ore City. Man, 10 out of 10 hospitality here.
When this first got selected as a venue, I was like, and don't get me wrong, the 2-hour drive down here is a little rough. And the 2-hour drive back is going to be even worse. But this Ore City complex is nice.
Yeah, real nice.
People have been very friendly to us,
Yep.
accommodating. I just hope somebody in that Honey Grove locker room lit a fire under our boys in orange warming up down in the end zone.
Well, Zach, let me tell you, based on my calculations, Honey Grove offensive unit had a grand total of 59 yards in the first half.
That's a very unusual statistic for this season.
Yeah. And Joaquin had 2 players over that individually. Let's see, where'd my paper go? Cooper Bragg has 133 yards rushing in the first half, 2 touchdowns by himself. Jacob Gatlin has 92 total yards on 3 carries with a touchdown. And then number 6, Amarian Wilson, is able to chip in 28 yards. So, I mean, Joaquin is just kind of dominating in all factors. You know, they only allowed Honey Grove has gotten 1 first down without penalties. 1 first down on Morris's fake punt. We've only had 3 total, and 2 of those coming off of penalties assisted by the Rams. So we'll see what the conversation was like at the half as both teams come out of the respected end zones.
Kirby, they didn't. Joaquin didn't elect to blow up the big Ram tunnel.
No,
That took a whole crew and a production to get that thing up and packed up. 2 minutes to go here before we get the second half started. Honey Grove will have to kick off to Joaquin here, start this third quarter. Looks like Honey Grove will kick to the west end zone. Kirby, I will say the Honey Grove crowd traveled well tonight.
Hey, remember,
given the 2-hour drive.
Hey, remember, gotta have some composure this second half.
Okay.
Number 3, Jacob Gatlin back deep for Joaquin.
Oh, golf club by
Number 7, Dexter Kelly.
maybe had to do a refill of water. Oh, they brought McMorris back from the locker room.
See, I'm telling you, the
Golf cart.
the hospitality here is excellent.
Oh, absolutely.
Morris is going to tee this up.
That's Daniels.
I mean, thank you, Kirby. Daniels is going to tee this up at the 40-yard line.
Warriors defense got to come out and get an early stop. Just really set the tone for the second half.
Sends an end over in. We're going to catch it about the 20. That's Cooper Bragg. Going to get up to the 35-yard line.
Penalty. Oh, that's a T.
get it up to the 35-yard line where Runnels and his Ram offense will take over. Start their first drive of the half. Yeah, Gerby, you are very correct. Honey Grove defense needs to show us something here. We need to find a Bryant Construction defensive stand just right out of the gate. Force a punt, get the ball back. Runnels goes up under center, quick handoff. Look at there.
Wow.
Meets him at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Zachary Wolf.
Boy, he laid a hit.
And he came right off that edge. Got met rather quickly.
I'll take that for play one. They're going to give him a yard, 2nd and 9.
Jeremy Wilson's getting, or not Jeremy Wilson.
Jeremy Clark
Jeremy
getting
Clark.
fired up right here below us in the press box. On a 2nd and 9, handoff to Bragg. There we go. Going to give him, they're awful generous with that. Giving him a yard.
Third and 8 coming up here for the Rams. Big time play here from McFarland and his defensive unit.
Joaquin is not going to be fast. 2 plays, they've already burned a minute. Runnels pitches it out. There we go. Going to be a loss on the play. Cord Butler laying a big hit. Takes it back to the original line of scrimmage.
That's a loss of 2. 4th and 10.
Is that Toddy going back deep? Punts up and away. Toddy's looking for it. He's got it. Comes across the 40. Comes across midfield. Gets it all the way down to the 46. Honey Grove crowd is behind him.
That was a 17-yard return there from Toddy.
As Daniels brings his offense onto the field, it is imperative we get a score. The Bryant Construction defensive stand for the Warriors. As Daniels and his Warrior offense have it 1st and 10 on the Joaquin 47. Out of the gun. Hand off to Armani Woods going to the far side. Gonna pick up 5.
Zach, that's kind of what I talked about in the first half. Use the opposite side of the field. You're limiting yourself when you only stay on this side of midfield. Got to use all 50-plus yards
that's
of the width
true,
of the field.
That was a long run for 5 yards. Bring up a 2nd and 5 from the 42. 9.5 to go in the third. Daniels comes to the near side out wide. Or Morris comes to the near side out wide. Daniels drops back, fires it over to Morris. Misses the first tackle.
He's not going to gain anything there. Loss of 1.
Be a 3rd and 6 from the 43.
Third and 6. Big time play here.
Daniels from the gun, drops back, looking to throw. Got pressure. He's going to be sacked. Offensive line's got to give him more than 2 seconds.
I think in that, you just got to get rid of it.
4th and 13 from midfield.
The pocket collapsed from both directions. I mean, that was a 7-yard loss right there. You started the drive in great field position after the 17-yard return from Toddy. Now you're back at midfield.
Daniels punts up and away. Bragg back deep. Gonna let it go. Can they down it?
Oh. Good touchback. Andrew Finney was moving over there on the far side. Tried to throw it back. Not able to save it.
Joaquin will set up shop from the 20. Defense, Honey Grove defense is going to have to step up here, shut them down one more time. Joaquin going to try to burn as much time. Bragg be tripped up by Mason Banker. Was able to pick up 4, bring up a 2nd and 6. Runnels, handoff. Bragg going to far side again. Defense looking fairly decent here. We'll be facing a 3rd and 3 from the 27. Be a handoff. They're gonna hold them. It's gonna be a 4th and short. Looks like he's gonna have a yard. Ronald's gonna run up there and QB sneak it, isn't he?
Not sure. You know, if the Rams aren't able to convert right here, that's good field position for the Warriors.
They're going
to start.
for it on a 4th and 1. QB sneak.
It looks like
It's going to be
short.
close.
It might.
Nope.
Ooh.
He immediately signaled to move the sticks.
Ooh.
Coach Banker is not happy.
Well, the spot's a little bit off. I think the first down was more closer to the 31, but the line judge on the Warriors sideline was standing at the 30.
Well, look, we don't even have the ball up to the 30, and we started on
Yeah.
the 20. Anybody want to explain the math here?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think that's kind of what Coach Banker was pointing at.
Going to have a timeout called by Joaquin. Be their first of the half. Timeout will be brought to you by the Rail Yard in Paris, Texas. 5:31 left to go here in the third quarter. Rams will have it 1st and 10 from the 30. Actually, the ball's sitting on the 29.5, but Runnels runs up, handoff, coming to the near side. He found him a hole. Bailey and Finney are chasing him down. Going to get him flushed out of bounds at the Honeygrove 21-yard line. Explosive run from Cooper Bragg. It's just like what you said, Gerby. If they ever make it past the second level, it's dangerous.
Yep.
Be 1st and 10 from the 21 for Runnels. Play clock's down to 7, and he's still running in from the sideline. We're going to have to use another timeout. Nope, they got it off. Handoff. It's going to be Wilson, the ball carrier. Four and a half minutes left to go here in the third. Be a 2nd and 7 from the 18. Who's on the ball?
Ball's still squirming around back there.
Joaquin's going to have it.
Looks like it's recovered by number 2.
Bragg's going to fall back on the ball.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Joaquin will face a 3rd and long here. Give it to Runnels. Got to be in great shape to run to the sideline every play and get the call from the coach and then come run it. He's going to throw.
First pass play we've seen all day goes to the tight end.
Yeah, he's got his tight end corner Rios. It's going to be enough to get them a 1st down. They'll be 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. 3.5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Going to be a quarterback sneak. Heck, he walks it in. 3:04 left to go. Third quarter, and Joaquin scores one more time. I think the second level of the Honeygrove defense thought the ball carrier got tackled.
Yeah, I think so too. Everybody just kind of gave up. But for some reason, when Gatlin got into the end zone, the ball squirted out, and I think all the officials kind of turned their back there. But needless to say, the Zebra crew already initiated the 6 points. Oh, bad snap.
Bad snap. Honeygrove able to prevent the PAT. It's a 27-0 ball game here from Ore City. Gentlemen, Honeygrove has got to find some production on this offense here in just a second when they get the ball back.
I agree. You know, they were able to drive the ball just a little bit the last possession, but Joaquin ate up a good portion of that clock. We're 3 minutes left to go here in the third quarter.
Well, why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
That's what you do.
I mean,
They're slowly trying to drive the nail in the coffin here.
They got an extra player on their side here in the second half. Little teammate called Mo. Mo Minham.
I hope Kendall Toddy's got his hands warmed up. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Keaton.
Wouldn't even be upset if the Warriors went back to the passing game. You know, Daniels was able to produce, you know, some good passes in the first half, just wasn't able to connect. But I tell you, if the Warriors are going to go back to the passing game, that offensive line's got to give Daniels a little bit more time. He's already received a lot of pressure on that opening drive to start the second half.
Penis' kicks up. Keaton Toddy catches it. So Honey Grove goes back to work on offense here from the 36-yard line. .303 left to go here in the third quarter. Mason Banker Armani Woods joining Daniels in the backfield. Daniels drops back, fires it across the middle. Got a flag. I do not think that flag's intended for anybody in the secondary, though. It's going to be up on the line of scrimmage. Daniels' throw is just not timed out right for Morris.
Personal foul was going to be called against the Warriors. Not sure what happened there. It looked to be on the...
Did he not call shot block?
I didn't see what the penalty was, but that umpire sure is having a lot of conversation with the Warrior offensive line, and now he's talking to the Rams defense. Not sure what that conversation is.
Going to be facing a 1st and 20. Daniels alone in the backfield. Out of the gun. Puts Bailey in motion. He's going to keep it. Going to the near side. Gets it all the way up to the 37-yard line. 38-yard line.
It's going to be a gain of 14 from Daniels on that tuck and run.
Honey Grove able to catch him on that one. Just under 2.5 minutes left to go here in the third. Honey Grove's got to find a way to move the sticks. A handoff to Bailey.
That's Woods.
Oh, that is Woods. He's going to pick up 2 yards on the carry. They were tugging on his jersey. I just saw the 2.
Yeah. Tell you, Woods was not going to go down easily right there. He was going to fight and
he's
claw.
churning those legs.
He's going to fight and claw for any extra yards he could get for his Warrior offense.
So the Warriors are facing a 3rd and 6 from the 40. Daniels from the gun, drops back. He's looking. He hits Morris. Could be enough for a West Side Baptist Church first down. going to get him across the 50-yard line. All the way down to the 38, the Ore City 38.
22-yard play. Finally enough
Daniels
to
is
move the
able to
sticks.
finally connect with somebody.
He had a lot of time right there. Good job by the Warriors offensive front.
So on a 1st and 10, he drops back. He's looking, throws it, got Morris again. Be close to another 1st down. Whoa, wait a minute. What's the deal here? Yeah, so that's a West Side Baptist Church 1st down. I think Ore City was claiming they had the ball somehow. I mean, Joaquin. Boy, it's just a bad night for everybody. Daniels on a 1st and 10. Got him wide open.
Hit Finney right
Hit
in the
Finney in
numbers.
the numbers, not able to hang on.
Two touchdowns for the Warriors offensive unit that's just not able to be converted. It's been right there in the palm of their hands or in the middle of their jersey number. It's not able to capitalize.
2nd and 10 from the 25 now. Daniels is looking. He's got some pressure. He's running the. Got Foster. Going to be incomplete.
Daniels got leveled, rolled over to his right.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 10, Gervy.
Some of Daniels' passes as he's received a little bit of pressure have been pretty risky.
Well,
Thrown
like
into
on
some
that play, he
coverage.
got cut off. He had more of his receivers on the near side, but he got forced to the far side, only had one option. So on the 3rd and 10 play here with a minute left in the 3rd, he's looking to throw again. Threw it behind Finney. Incomplete. Be 4th and 10 from the 25.
That's the thing that's hurt the Warriors the most, Zach. They get one good play that kind of gives
And
them
then they stall.
gives them that energy, to start the previous possession. Keaton Toddy had a 20-yard punt return, come down, not able to move the sticks at all. Daniels able to connect with Morris while ago for 22 yards, move the sticks, get a little energy going. Able to connect just a few plays later for another 12-yard pitch and catch.
Oh, snap the ball.
Oh. Little pitch and catch action, able to get some energy going. And then they've kind of
It's gonna
stalled
be-
out, 4th and 10.
Penalty's going to be on Joaquin.
Fourth and 5 after the penalty assessment.
Ball's going to be placed on the 20-yard line. We get down to the Puckett Family Clinic red zone here.
1 minute left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Armani Woods going to join Daniels here in the backfield. Critical play here for Honey Grove. Daniels going to look to throw. Being flushed all the way back to midfield.
Oh,
Incomplete pass to Mason Banker.
turnover on downs.
Joaquin will have it 1st and 10 from the 20. 51 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter from Ore City.
Yeah, I'll be the first to tell you that they've given us everything that we wanted and then some. There ain't no other way to slice this pie. Is we just have taken a beating tonight, you know. And it happens. I hate to see the senior class go out like this, but I mean it happens to everybody.
Well, there can only be one state champion.
You're right. Well, it's two.
Well, you know what I mean. For
Yeah. You know, unfortunately, I mean it happens, even to the best. Oh man.
Runnels be the ball carrier, shoots right through the line,
Dude, I like
eats up 6 yards.
Dude, I like this offense. I mean, I really do. I mean, it's hard
Old school.
It's hard to stop. I mean, it's misdirections and sneak a pass out when you have to, and
They have to run a play here before the quarter expires. We get down to 12 seconds. Be a handoff to Bragg. He's going to get a first down out of the deal. Momentarily stops the clock. And that'll do it for the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Here in Ore City, where your Warriors are trailing the Joaquin Rams. 12 minutes to go here in this ball game. This is Tomahawk Sports Media on the NFHS network.
This game is brought to you by your Texas Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Texas. This game is brought to you by your Texas Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Texas.
$12 minutes has been placed on the board in the east end zone. We start the fourth quarter. Gervie, the Joaquin Rams are facing a 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line here. Honey Grove defense desperately needs to look for a stop and get the ball back. Runnels is going to hand it off. A short gain. It's going to be Wilson on the carry. We'll pick up 2, bring up a 2nd and 8. Hand off, Cooper Bragg. He's going to the far side. Clearing the 30, the 20, 10. Walks it in. Touchdown, Joaquin Rams.
.66 yards. It's going to keep on chipping away at 133 yards in the first half.
Yeah, do that math.
Been able to have some big time takeaway or breakaways here in the second half, consisting of a 66-yard touchdown run. Had a 49-yard run as well.
Martinez comes in for the PAT attempt.
So far, he has 123 yards total in the second half on top of the 133. 256 total rushing yards.
11:05 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 34-0, your score from Ore City.
And other playoff games around the area. Bentonville Bearcats were 1-point winners tonight.
Keaton Toddy assumes the position on the 40. Gervit. Fog's rolling in hard out of them pine trees over.
Yeah, it's really starting to take over on both sides. That's what happens when you come down to Piney Woods, Texas.
Martinez tees it up. Back to the Honey Grove sideline. Oh, kicks it past Keaton.
Lane Foster's going to bring that one out.
He's still on his feet. Ooh.
Foster got leveled at the 40.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, now we got a little extracurricular. There's no point, boys.
Who's that on?
Joaquin's going to have it. Well, Honey Grove's going to have it. First and 10 from the 40. I wonder what Five's talking to the referees about.
Yeah, I don't know. Already telling him good game.
Daniels is going to be alone in the backfield here, boys. Going to put Woods in motion. Look at here, a little misdirection. Mason Banker skirts across the 50. He's still going. He's still going. All the way down to the 29-yard line. What a play. Hard run effort by number 1 Mason Rocky Banker.
I'm gonna tell you what, it's been a pleasure to watch that kid play football. You know, he's all heart. You know, he's not a tall guy, but man, he's all heart. And you know,
I'm just wondering where that play was earlier.
I don't know, man, but
They've been digging deep into the bag of tricks.
Daniel's going to hand off to Woods, and it is going to be disrupted in the backfield. But look here, that was Runnels, quarterback. He kind of limping around after that. Going to bring up a 2nd and 14 from the 33. 10 minutes to go here in the ball game. Boy, if we get this strike, get that goose egg off that board.
yeah, that's pretty cool to see the fog roll in. Have you ever seen anything like that?
Yeah.
Daniels out of the gun, looking to throw. He's got a little protection.
Come on, go get it. Go get it.
It's intercepted. Joaquin, defender, goes up, brings down the ball. It's going to be number 3, Jacob Gatlin. Ball was just a touch underthrown. Honeygrove defense comes back out on the field. Joaquin will have it a 1st and 10 from the 20. Hand off. Get 4 out of the deal. Bring up a 2nd and 6 from the 24. .850 left to go here in the ball game. Gatlin on the ball carrier and gets it to the 2nd level. Actually, that was Wilson. Wilson's going to pick up enough for a 1st down. Eight and a half left to go in the ball game. Going to be a handoff going to the far side. Going to pick up another 1st down. Joaquin's on the move. Gets it into, well, I was going to say gets it into Honeygrove territory, but ball's going to be placed just shy of the 50-yard line.
That was a new guy, Jaden Brown.
Yeah, I was going to say I didn't pick up on the ball carrier.
Yeah, nice little gain of 12 there for the Rams. Just chewing up this clock as much as possible.
Hand off to Wilson. Going to get 5. Joaquin burning time off the board on this 2nd and 5. Hand off Wilson again. Wilson breaks free.
Goodness.
He's going to walk it in. Joaquin tacks another 6 on the board. Kicks up and away. Gonna have a 41-0 ball game here from Ore City.
This game is brought to you by your Texas Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Texas. This
Martinez gets his kicking unit ready to go. 6:41 left in the ball game. Honey Grove's about to get the ball back. That Foster's going to get it. Still on his feet.
Take it to the house. Take it to the house. Let's
That's
go.
not Foster.
No.
Going to get all the way down to the 25-yard line. That number 22, Keaton Toddy. So Daniels will have good field position here.
Hey, do y'all think we have more return yards than we do total offense tonight?
Absolutely. 100%, no doubt about it. But when you get 7 opportunities for returns, you're going to –
That's a great point, Gerby.
Hey, I think my quote all week says, you got to score when you have the ball. And we've had it how many times? How many possessions?
A bunch. Bunch of missed opportunities.
We had 5 in the first half.
How many?
6, actually. This is our 4th time in the second half. 10 total times.
Daniels on a 1st and 10, looking to throw here.
Good catch.
He's got a catch.
Good catch.
What? Why are we pushing and shoving? Now we got 2 flags because he threw the ball back at him.
Well, it's going to be an offset and penalty. Isn't that right, Gerb?
Yep.
It's still going to be a first down where it's at.
All you had to do is just walk back.
From the 27, right?
Well, I actually thought he was a little further in.
Yeah, I did too. Well, no, the chains hadn't moved yet. Chains isn't. They haven't moved.
Okay. We're going to talk this out.
I think he was going to be pushed out of bounds about the 11 or 12
Yeah,
yard
that's
line.
what I was thinking. Is there really that much to discuss here?
Yeah, I mean, I think ultimately it comes down to is the Warriors going to benefit from the Rams defender acting first, or was Foster, did he do something he shouldn't have to cancel those out? Because, I mean, it's either a 15-yard penalty or nothing, and they ultimately replay the down. But
Oh, look here.
Wow, they're moving it all the way up to the 5. Then they're going to back it up. We had multiple flags on us.
Apparently.
Multiple flags. Guys, you got to go out with composure, man. It sucks that you're going to get beat in your last ball game, but you still got to keep your head high, keep your mouth shut, and just move on.
So after all that, we'll have a 1st and 10 from the 19.
Hey, that was a Westside Baptist Church first down, Zach.
Appreciate saving me on that.
There you
go.
so I think they got a little explaining going on here. It seemed like there was a personal foul called against the Rams, but it also, they signaled a holding call against the Warriors. But before all the fiasco happening out of bounds, I didn't see a penalty flag on the play.
I didn't either. I didn't see it until after. After Lane had run out of bounds, there was lots of pushing and shoving. Then he turns around and throws the ball at him.
Yeah. We'll call that a gain of 12.
Either way, it's 1st and 10 from the 19.
Good catch by Lane Foster.
It was. Good effort to try to strike here. Woods is going to join Daniels and then go into motion. There's that play again to Mason Banker.
Go score,
He can
Mace.
sniff it.
Go score, Mace.
Oh, he was trying to get there. Going to go out of bounds about the 3 or 4 yard line.
It's going to put us in the Puckett Family Clinic red zone.
That's
Zach.
also enough for another West Side Baptist Church first down, Scotty. It will be 1st and goal from the 4. .6:15 left to go here in the ball game. Daniels going to hand it off.
Go
Mason
Mace.
Baker.
Go Mace.
He's going to get him a touchdown. It's going to be a Texas Farm Bureau Warrior touchdown. Number 1, Mason Banker. Touchdown brought to you by Ted Varner.
Mason Banker with some big-time runs right there, kind of to strike up the Warriors' offense, something haven't seen yet. That was 3 first downs on that drive.
The senior, Toddy, on his feet. He's going to pitch it to Foster. Foster going for the far corner. He's going to get it. They're going to get 2 more points. 6:09 left in the ball game. Going to have a score of 41-8 now.
I think that extra point play was just a busted up play from the beginning.
Daniels tee it back up at the 40. As he sends it end over end. Bragg unable to get to it. It's going to go into the end zone. Joaquin will start their drive from the 25. Boy, it'd be nice to see an explosive defensive play here.
Give one more chance for the Warriors to strike something on the board.
Yeah.
Would it be nice to say Morris in for 6 one more time to end his stellar career?
Joaquin going to pick up 2 or 3 on the run. Looks like they're going to give him 4. Bring up a 2nd and 6 from the 29. 5.5 minutes left to go in the ball game here for Moore City. Runnels, handoff, Wilson picks up first down and a few more. First and 10 from the 37. Joaquin's going to pick up 5. Going to be Gatlin on the carry. Second and 5. Going to pick up another first down. Just under 4 minutes left to go here in the ball game. Runnels going to hand it off. He's still on his feet. Brought down by Andrew Finney. New ball runner there, Gerby.
Yep. Was that number 4?
Yeah, it's going to be Lee. Deegan Lee. Only going to give him 9. Be a 2nd and 1 here from the Honey Grove 43.
Zach, I tell you, it's interesting.
Joaquin able to keep driving here.
Joaquin has so many different threats that can run the football. You know, they're just a hard-nosed, smash-mouth football team, and just with this style of play, like, anybody can get the rock. Everybody's already so stacked on top of each other. They're already filling the box as it is. See, we got another runner right here.
Martinez, the kicker, gets the first down and about 15 more. Joaquin, how many times have they thrown the ball tonight? Once?
One time. It was to the tight end down here on the near sideline for 14 yards.
Reckon they're just keeping that loaded up and ready for next week?
No, I think they're smash mouth. They're just going to run it down your throat until you stop it. I mean, last year they do it some, but pretty much it was just run it down your throat.
A handoff. He's coming to the near side.
Mason going to get him. Yep, he's going to go out of bounds.
They're going to flush him out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. They'll be set up 1st and goal. 1 second away from the 2-minute warning.
20-yard run there by, I mean, just this half alone.
That's going to start the clock, and that'll send us to the 2-minute warning.
And we've seen seven different ball carriers in the second half.
Well, let's talk about this. Let's talk about the road to the state championships, brought to you by your Texas Ford dealers. Looks like Honey Grove's going to go home tonight. Got the wrong bracket up. Apologize. There we go. Honey Grove's going to go home. Joaquin's going to move on. They're going to face Elysian Fields next week. St. Augustine knocks off Wascom. And then Jouett Luan and Beckville, they're in a battle. 14-14, 6:40 left. Going to be some good games next week in the regional semifinals. This playoff bracket's brought to you by your Texas Ford dealers, the road to the state UIL playoffs.
I always love good playoff football the day after Thanksgiving. How it falls next year, third round.
2 minutes left to go here in the ball game. Joaquin is knocking on the door of another 6 points.
Unfortunately, Honey Grove's not going to be playing next week during Thanksgiving. That's kind of weird to say, Gerby.
Yeah, what, it happened 2 years in a row? Yep. Rams are going to take a knee.
Yeah, 2 years in a row, Honey Grove Warriors were playing football at Thanksgiving. But that's how everything falls, man. It's been a good season. Lots of guys going out. You know, good senior class, highlighted by number 5, Rylan Morris. Going to be going to Baylor in January. And you got Mason Banker. You got Jarmez Daniels, Luke Bryant,
Kobe Pat,
Lane Foster.
A lot of key pieces.
Zachary, Wolf.
A lot of key pieces
Yeah.
to this year's success. And, they were able to be in big-time factors of last year's success and the previous year's success. All these guys, they've been able to, add special additions in all 4 years of high school. They've been able to bring home a lot of gold footballs in their 4 years.
50 seconds away from wrapping things up here in Ore City.
Kind of unreal to think about how we're not going to see 4 or 5 next year, But that's going to be it, guys. That's going to be the end of the season, end of the road for the Honey Grove Warriors. Congratulations to them on a 10-2 season. And Joaquin will move on. They'll be 8-4. They're going to face Elysian Fields next week in the regional semifinals.
Yeah, good luck to them as they advance. I guess basketball season officially starts tomorrow.
Well, the girls.
Well, I meant for the boys.
Yeah, the girls are going to play tomorrow at 1 o'clock at home against the number 23 ranked Bales Lady Panthers.
All right, guys. Well, we appreciate all of our viewers for allowing us to come into your living rooms on your cell phones for tonight.
Well,
whether
we're good or not.
We're good or not, we appreciate you for still taking 2.5 hours of your time to listen to us.
Boy,
2 40-year-olds and a
20-year-old.
So, don't make me 40 years old yet. But, boys, I'm Gervie Stone, Zach Whitlock, Scotty Mahan from this Tomahawk Sports Media production brought to you by NFHS. One last time this 2025 football season. Forever and always, go Warriors and God bless. Y'all have a great night.
for the Joaquin Rams and a great future for you drove the show. If you stay, you travel home. Once again, congratulations to your Joaquin Rams, your area champions.